Hello and welcome back, everyone. It is your girl Cassandra Olivia. I know I have been MIA for a while. I do apologize, but I have a lot more content coming for you guys soon. So today's video is sponsored by a company called Ali Grace Hair. I will attach all of the information down below. So without further ado, you already know how I roll. Hit that subscribe button and let's get straight into the video. So today's video, like I said, is sponsored by Ali Grace. They sent me a 22-inch curly unit. It is 180 density and a 4x4 closure unit. So I'm going to show you guys just how it looks straight out of the packaging, and then I will drop all the information down below along with any discount codes and the products that I use to lay this. This unit is worn glueless. I mean, you could glue it down in the front, I guess the closure part, but preferably, you guys know I don't like glue. So I'm just throwing it on. This is actually me just playing around, so I threw that part in there because I turned that joint into a headband wig because my client came like an hour early. So this is me just the next day actually getting cute and popping her on. But I literally tucked the lace and put a headband on and was like, okay, this is a look, so let me throw it in here. So here I am just adjusting the straps in the back, and I just adjusted to my head size. I have a 22-inch circumference of my head, which is average. So I just make sure that it's nice and tight. And I like to do the shake test, you guys already know, just to make sure everything is nice and snug and that it's not going to get loose or fall off throughout the day. So that's me doing this now. And I do this in a lot of my wig videos. I'm weird, but y'all know that. So here I'm just showing you guys how the lace looks up close. And you can part it anywhere in the 4x4 area. I decided to go for a side part just because I feel like I have like a rather large forehead, and I prefer a side part just to kind of like make it not look as huge. So that's just my personal preference. So I'm just going to go in and start to play around and see where I want to part my hair. And then I am going to cut the lace and then start to mold this unit with some foam wrap by Cynthia Lumsey. Shout out to you, girl. And I will also tag that product down below with the discount code. Sorry if you guys see me looking in front of me. You guys know in my salon suite I have this huge selfie mirror, so I'm just looking in the mirror just to make sure that my part is nice and where I want it to be. And now I'm just going to go ahead with a Frame R bottle and just use that to mist my hair to saturate it. I'm not adding any additional product besides the foam wrap and water, and the foam wrap is only just to define the part more and make it lay where I want it to lay. So I wanted to see how the natural curls look, and I didn't want to weigh it down with any heavy product. So I'm just running my fingers through. It wasn't matted or tangled. It was only like slightly tangled, only because, like I said, I wore it to work. I started to shoot the video. My client came super early, and I was like, okay, I don't have time to finish this. I'm going to pop it on. So this literally was the next day. So I'm just going ahead and saturating this thoroughly, running my fingers through. And I just want to see like what the natural curl pattern is going to do. At this point, I was trying to show you guys how long it looks from the back because it is 22 inches, but be mindful because the hair is curly. It's 22 inches when it's stretched out, not when it's in its curly state, which is why it looks shorter. Disclaimer, again, like I said, this is a 180% density unit, and I'm just going in and just saturating this thing thoroughly. And I don't even know I wore a black shirt, but you guys know I'm bougie about my hair and I love my shirts. So these are my first shirts I ever made, so I wear these all the time to work. So now I'm just playing around, and I'm going to start to finesse this closure because you guys know I'm going to wear this glueless. So I'm just finger detangling just because it was a little naughty for me wearing it the day before, but that was completely my fault. So this is where I want the part to lay. I like it kind of curved, and now I'm just going to go ahead and start to mold this unit. So I'll be back in just a second because I don't want to talk too much. Y'all know I like to run my mouth. This was the very moment where I was feeling myself, as you can tell. I was like, okay, she's giving what it needs to give for today, you know. And I also did this like an hour before my client came in, so I had plenty of time to play around with it. So now I'm just going in with some shears, and I'm just going to cut the lace. Whenever you cut the lace, you just want to make sure that you take your time. You do not rush, especially if you are a newbie at this. If you're a pro, you can go ahead and go in. You just want to make sure that you cut the lace only as close to the hairline without cutting the actual hairline in the front, if that makes sense. So you just want to take your time. I normally cut like left or right or straight across, and I'll just use the sharpness of the shears to just cut the lace for me pretty much. So now going in with that Cynthia Lumsey Fast Fluff. This stuff smells super bomb, guys. You have to check it out. She sent me a PR kit, so shout out to her also, and I will drop that discount code below. But I'm just using the foam wrap just to lay this unit, and then I'm going to sit under the dryer for about 10 minutes. All of my OG subscribers, if I can talk, dang it. All of my OG subscribers know that I have used this scarf in several videos. This is my go-to favorite scarf ever. If I ever lose this scarf, life will just not be the same, okay? So I'm just throwing on my favorite scarf, and I'm just gonna sit under this dryer. I sat under the hooded dryer at my job, and like I said, I just put it on high heat, and I sat there for 10 minutes just to get the part molded where I wanted it to go. So now that I'm done drying, I'm just gonna pull this apart. It's gonna look super flat, guys, but this is where you just have to come in and zhuzh it. I am gonna add just a little bit of water because it was laying super flat, and I do want that curly look. I just wanted the side part to be more defined, and I didn't want that part to kind of look like wiggy. So I'm just gonna spray this with a little bit more water just to bring the curls out. I'm gonna finger detangle and tease it again, and now it's looking much better, and this is how I want it to lay. So this next step is super additional. You don't have to add it on if you don't want to, but I figured what the heck, let me just go in and do it anyway. So I am going to apply some concealer. I believe I use my ColourPop concealer, which is an oldie but goodie, and I didn't feel like using a angle brush. So what I did was I just tapped it very lightly, and then I just touched where the part was where I put a little bit too much makeup just to blend it. So this is how it came out. So this just gives it like a little bit more of a scalp look. Again, I'm just going in and pulling out the hair, making sure it's not super flat at the top, and it's laying the way I wanted to. And now I'm super satisfied. So again, I will tag Ali Grace's hair information down below. Let me know if you try the hair, if you like this unit. Thank you guys so much for watching and being patient, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you all, and thank you so much for their support throughout the years. Old subscribers, new subscribers, hater, and all in between. Let's get it popping, you feel me? Everybody have a wonderful day. Bye.